First off, you're going to come out here with a game called Tears of the Kingdom. It should be Tears of the Kingdom. It should be Tears of the franchise, because this game, this franchise, this series has not had a creative installment since the 80s. I shit you not. The Legend of Zelda is absolute garbage. Anybody who claims to like this franchise is a blind fanboy who is willing to pay absolute top dollar for absolute trash. There is nothing good about this game. They literally hit Control-C, Control-V on a game that came out in 2017. Well, I got news for you, Nintendo. As backwards and behind as your hardware is, the fact that you think you can con us by releasing a 2017 clone. You think that the industry hasn't evolved, hasn't gotten better. This game is missing absolutely crucial features in 2023. Things that games simply do not release without. All right, number one, where are the microtransactions? Number two, where are my purchasable skins? Number three, where is my multiplayer? Number four, where's my season pass for the said multiplayer? Number five, where's an abundance of cosmetic DLC? This game is fundamentally flawed at its core level, and you clowns are lining up to buy an inferior product. Not me, not Dead Metal. You want to know why I didn't pre-order this trash? It's because I don't buy any game in 2023 that does not have purchasable DLC, that does not have microtransactions, that does not have cosmetic skins that I can fork over real-life dollars for. This game is an absolute joke. People want to praise it for being creative. What they implemented in the game as solutions to the puzzles and the combat encounters does not invoke creativity, it invokes frustration, because the lazy developers over there at Nintendo couldn't be asked to properly design a level that required mental fortitude, that required mental ingenuity. Instead, they just throw all the tools at you and say, you figure it out. That is not creativity where I come from. Where I come from, that is called laziness. That is called the bare minimum. That is called scraping by. And that's what Nintendo's made a career out of, scraping by. They have inferior hardware. The game runs at 20 FPS consistently at 360p in handheld mode. It's a blurry, muddy, disgusting, grotesque to look at mess that nobody in their right mind should be playing. Nobody declared competent or sane is playing this game, by the way. $70 for a Nintendo game in 2023. I mean, there's only one thing that can summarize that. And longtime fans of this channel, waiting for my glorious comeback, feel free to do it with me. This game is trash, it's garbage, it's a joke. You're going to use cel-shaded art in 2023? Not in my industry. Let it be known that Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is somehow even worse than Breath of the Wild. The greatest Zelda game to ever release, and has not, and will never, let's be honest, will never be topped, was Link's crossbow training. That's where the series peaked. But now we have shit like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening. It's never going to hold a candle to the top tier AAA Zelda experience of Link's crossbow training. And the fact that they keep trying to hammer out installments and milk money out of this dead-end franchise just goes to show how truly desperate Nintendo is. They're desperate. They're clowns. They're jokes. And to make matters even worse, people with PCs from literally 10 years ago, when the PS4 and Xbox One came out, they can emulate this game at 4K 60. And their hardware, Nintendo's hardware that came out in 2017, 4 years after the fact, cannot even hold stable 30 FPS at 360p. And what does Nintendo do? I'll give you two options. Do they do the competent thing, the reasonable thing, the ethical thing, which is delay the game so they can further enhance it, make it more playable, make it perform better? Do they release a Switch 2 that can actually perform and has modern characteristics that you would find in a gaming platform? No. They choose to shovel it out in the state that it's in, which is even worse than the PC releases of Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Dead Space. It's disgusting. There's stuttering mess all over the place. It's just so terrible. It's a shame, too, because this used to be a good franchise. But the fact remains, folks, if you're wasting your money on this, you're a certified idiot. And you have clowns out here defending these practices, saying this is one of the greatest games of all time. No, Nintendo took option B. They went with option 2. Pay off the reviewers to give you 10 out of 10, proclaim it's one of the greatest games of all time, and by the time you're in, 15, 20 hours into the game and you're left looking around like, hey, I have a sense of deja vu from back in 2017. This is the same game with minor tweaks. They've already got your money. They're laughing all the way to the bank. You are the punchline to their joke. They have overthrown your wallet. They have bent you over. They're raking you over the coals. They're not using any lube. You are the idiot, and they're the genius. Imagine that. Is that what you want to be realized? Is that what you want to be remembered for? Being a Nintendo drone? No, you don't. You want to be memorized and memorialized and remembered for doing something great. Standing up and standing out from the crowd. Are you a sheep or are you a shepherd? Okay? Are you a lamb or are you a wolf? Do you control the flock or are you the flock? All you need to do is follow me. I'll lead you to the promised land. And you can start by taking that $70 that you were going to spend on Tears of the Kingdom, and you can give it to me instead, where I promise if I continue to receive significant financial contributions to cash flow my creativity and continue this business, I will be out here exposing every single game, movie, TV show, left, right, front, and center. Let's fucking go.